white. And never mind how I'm going to do this. Hey, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system. And I was only going to do one Chicken George painting for Friday the 13th as a tribute, which I did. The Chicken George fork art rhinestone cowboy sells his soul to the proprietor of the Souls for Cheap art store in the mall. But when I saw the video today on how Chicken George is really sorry for spreading hate. Now, I just have to point out that my friend Carl from the UK is going to do the folk art. And I'm going to put a link when he gets, whatever he gets ready, up on eBay. You know, or anyway, we'll make sure you find him, but he's been sucked into this. And I feel responsible third party for, you know, now Carl's a big boy, but still the morass, the black morass of folk art evil is deep and wide. It's like a moat. Anyway, so but now, so I'm just saying that it's a good thing that this whole picture that I've painted is history now. Okay, this is history. Up until now, Chicken George has been living in the gleaming Tower of Babel, spewing his folk art platitudes and drawing people in like flies with the barbecue chicken and the gleaming nuggets of curiosities left around the gleaming Tower of Babel. Then people fall into the moat, the black morass, swirling, bubbling, black, tarry morass of blackness in folk art evil around Chicken George's gleaming Tower of Babel. Unless, of course, he had to have some way to get to his house. I don't know, maybe people were able to... See, now it's just getting too complicated. I didn't think that through. How does he even get to his own tower if it's surrounded by a morass of bubbling hate and pus? There has to be a way to get in. Maybe I misinterpreted the whole situation. Anyway, I'm going to be putting this up on eBay because this is a historical piece. This marks the end of the chapter of how Chicken George is perceived. And it marks the step, his first step towards goodness and purity. He's going to be all full of it. By the time the 13th rolls around, he's going to be bubbling over with goodness and purity. And we're all going to be watching. That's the thing, we're all going to be watching. The shining white knight, George, the shining white knight. Maybe I'll have to do another painting. No, that would be just overkill. He doesn't even want tribute paintings done of him anymore. He doesn't, now that he's on the side of goodness and purity, he doesn't need to be filled with, what's the word? So he just sucks energy. He's an energy-sucking vampire. No, I'm not going to say that either, because that would be hateful. I'm trying to stay above the hate. I'm trying to stay above the hate here, but it's so hard. But now I don't even have to worry about it, because Chicken George has gone from the dark side into the white light of goodness and purity. And this painting marks that separation between what Chicken George was and what he will be. So apparently, I think that what he's doing is he's building the bridge across the moat of sticky morass, of bubbling, swirling depths of horribleness, building a moat, a nice white bridge, sort of like one of those little Japanese bridges, a nice little white bridge with safety railings, where people can come visit him and cross this bridge of whiteness and purity to the Tower of Babel and not have anything to fear.